Big Tigger has been arrested on charges of aggravated battery and cruelty to children, and the details coming out of the official arrest affidavit are bad enough that his decades-long reputation may not survive them.
To see what Tigger's response was going to be to the allegations that have came out. We know he spoke on his radio show about it, but he also took to his IG page to let the world know this. Go ahead and pause and read, but it says, "I unequivocally," big word, wow, "deny every allegation that has been made against me. For the past 30 years, I have built my life around relationship and community. Those who know me know the man, father, husband, and friend I've been throughout my life. Because this is an active legal matter, I am limited in what I can say. What I can say is that I have complete confidence in the facts and in the legal process. I will continue to cooperate fully and trust that the truth will come to light. Thank you to everyone who has reached out with support and encouragement. My family and I are deeply grateful." Well, he has spoken.
The arrest affidavit obtained by WSB-TV tells a story that started in their bedroom and ended at Grady Memorial Hospital. Alicia told police that the two had gotten into a screaming match over a string of text messages Tigger had been receiving from a female coworker. The coworker's name isn't listed in the warrant, but Francesca Amaker, his co-host, had already been named publicly by Alicia in her original allegations. When Alicia attempted to grab his phone while he was recording her, Tigger tackled her to the floor, and that left her with a bruised lip.
So you guys remember that Big Tigger wife came out with this huge lump on like the top of her forehead, as you guys can see, all stitched up right down the middle. Yep, that's it right there. And so after she came out and basically said, "Tell the people how you over here whipping up on your kids and me too." Okay, he came back a couple days later after it done settled, the dust done settled, and said it's a complete lie. It is false. It's not me. No way, no ham, no turkey, no bacon, okay? It wasn't me putting naked on the bathroom floor. It wasn't me. Well, the authorities thought different. And on Saturday, he was arrested and released on a $10,000 bail. So evidently, there was significant amount of evidence that had him arrested. I don't know whether they had enough evidence or whether it was just enough to make the arrest. And, you know, he will have his fair day in court. So we have to just wait and see. But listen, you guys, when she came back out and tried to fix it, like, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing. When she did that, I already know. You know, that's what victims do. They try to make it and smooth it over so the abuser will not be upset. And it's unfortunate that it's come to this, because not only is he being held for DV, he's also being held for cruelty to children, right? So, and I know I'm paraphrasing because that's not the correct terminology for the correct crime, but you guys get the gist, right? So this is bad. We have to just stick around and see how this go, but I'll say the same thing.
And that's when the situation escalated past anything a statement could fix. Alicia went downstairs to the basement home office and began unplugging a computer she said she had helped pay for. Tigger followed her down, grabbed her arms, and when she told him to let go, he shoved her hard enough that she went headfirst into an office door, cutting her above her left eye. The entire sequence was captured on their home's Ring security system. Alicia went to an urgent care clinic first, but the head wound required a transfer to Grady Memorial. And it was the clinic staff, not Alicia, who contacted the police.
That his wife said is true, because now he has been arrested. The Breakfast Club put out a statement this morning, and they pretty much said that he was arrested for everything that happened. Basically, after everything happened, she went in to get looked at, things like that, and they made an open case, and they see that there's enough evidence to lock him up for it. So I feel like that the truth will come out in the case, but overall, I think that it's a sad situation. I truly hate domestic situations all over, like whether it's the man or the woman, anybody putting their hands on each other. I don't like it, especially when y'all married or together, because like I always say, once you start putting your hands on that person, the relationship is over. It's done, because it's never going to stop. It's only going to get worse from the first time. That just opens up the floodgates, but...
So over the weekend, news broke that Big Tigger...
The child cruelty charge came from a detail buried in the affidavit. Alicia's 13-year-old was upstairs in the bedroom directly above the basement office and heard the entire altercation through the ceiling. The audio, the ring footage, and Alicia's injuries gave the judge enough probable cause to move forward with an arrest.
to have a little bitty baby at your age, bruh. You birthing your grandchildren, bruh. Imagine me starting over with a child at 50. Well, that's not the point right here. The point is Big Tigger was arrested on battery and child cruelty charges, bro. Hey, you're not even going to be able to be in the BET Awards, bro. You're not even going to be able to be in the basement, bro. Yo, y'all get in the comments.
TMZ has learned Big Tigger was arrested for battery and third-degree cruelty to children on Saturday. According to police reports, the longtime radio personality was booked into Fulton County Jail Saturday morning but bonded out later in the day. Officials with the jail tell us Big Tigger, who's...
Before any of that happened, some corners of the internet went digging into Alicia's past looking for reasons to dismiss her. What they surfaced? A 2019 missing persons case involving her then 10-year-old daughter, Alicia Brown, whose father had full custody and which remains an active investigation, and a 2014 arrest after police found her 4-year-old alone in a casino parking garage with sheets covering the windows for over 8 hours. Neither of those incidents changes what the Ring camera recorded or what the hospital documented, but they spread anyway, which is exactly how a smear campaign works. Finally, on June 12th, he and Amaker both returned to the V103 airwaves, and Tigger put out a formal statement. He said, "Over the past several days, there has been significant public discussion and speculation regarding my personal life. I understand this can happen when you are a public figure. I want to say categorically that these allegations and accusations that have been circulating are false. Additionally, it's important to clarify that Francesca and I have never been anything more than friends and respected colleagues. I'd like to apologize to her for the impact of these last few days." He closed it out by leaning on his career. "For more than 30 years, I've had the privilege of serving my community through music, entertainment, and connection. I intend to continue living and leading in a manner worthy of that trust." In a statement to TMZ, he said, "I unequivocally deny every allegation that has been made against me. For the past 30-plus years, I have built my life around relationships and community. Those who know me know the man, father, husband, and friend I have been throughout my life." He acknowledged that the matter is active and that he's limited in what he can say publicly, but added, "I have complete confidence in the facts and in the legal process. I will continue to cooperate fully and trust that the truth will come to light."
Legal name is Darian Morgan, was released after posting surety bonds totaling $10,000, including a $9,000 bond tied to the aggravated battery charge and a $1,000 bond related to the cruelty to children charge. Tigger's arrest comes after we reported his wife, Alicia Brown, was involved in an alleged incident in May that prompted authorities to open a domestic dispute investigation. He was identified as the suspect, although it's unclear if the incidents are connected. Dispatch records show Brown sought medical treatment for her injuries before police were contacted and an investigation was launched. She was later transported to a hospital, though authorities noted her injuries were not considered life-threatening. The recent documents didn't reveal further details, and it's unclear whether any arrest was made or charges were filed at the time. Although Tigger's recent arrest doesn't state whether or not it is connected to the alleged incident involving his wife. It's